Well, hello everybody. First live in a while. I'm just going to do an unboxing, simple one of the Simon Hope Easy Arm Holliwing rig. Hope you can all hear me okay if anybody's out there, but it will be at some point. And, hey Tommy, how you doing? Can you hear me okay? Just decided to open up the boxes. It's taken me all this time, but let's give it a go. So this is the Simon Hope Easy Arm Holliwing rig. I got this probably a week ago, and it's been sat in my workshop behind me, and I've been extremely patient. It comes with I've got it with the Hope camera system, which Simon, when I was talking to him, said you can't afford not to get it with the Easy Arm the Hope camera system. It takes it to the next level. Let's see if I can increase the volume on this tool. See if that's any better. Cool. So I'm not going to be making too much noise today. It also comes with, if you buy the full kit, a swan neck tool, which is an HSS tool. It's 25mm, and the bar is 19mm bar that's on that tool. And it also comes with a 6mm teardrop cutter that allows you to also undercut should you so wish. We can have a look at those later. I'm not going to open the Hope camera system right now. I'll install that on a second edition, but we'll get over to the lathe in a minute as I open and unbox this package. So, freshly sealed, as you saw. So your guess is as good as mine as to what the contents are going to be or look like, so I'll just open this out like so. As with all Simon's gear, I'm sure it'll be extremely well packed. There we go, we've got some of the obligatory bubble wrap. I would hasten to say it hasn't travelled very far, so as far as I'm concerned, it's come about 3 miles down the road, as Simon lives very close. And we've got a copy of some instructions here. What it's showing here is the kicker plate that goes across the top of the bed and the fixings that go through the bed to secure it. This is the latest version, which allows you to position the kicker plate either in the first position or the central position, which is really handy if you want to keep it away from the lathe, or you have a particularly short bed. Right, so just a quick look at the instructions. It's the first time for me, first time for you, probably. So positioning the ring, we'll see that done in a minute, such that it swings at the correct centre height. And there we go, Holliwing works better for most tools around 1300 RPM. Always clear the waste regularly, waste spelt incorrectly. He's not talking about my waste, he's talking about the waste from the Holliwing. Yeah. What Simon does say, as I've spoken to him about it, is this tool can accommodate bars of 19mm, 16mm. 16mm allows you to use his Hope Holliwing tool also, because that comes in a 16mm bar. You can take this off. I recommend, if you're going to take the Pro Tool end off, because many of us put his red handle on this to extend the handle. You can, as you see here, just a little tip, if you just cut this right at the end to release the pressure. It allows you to pull it on and off very easily. He doesn't glue these on, they are a push fit, but it can feel, first time you take it off, very difficult to pull off, but you score the end with a razor blade or some kind of sharp knife, so through that releases the pressure, and then you can easily pull it on and off. Right. Let's get down to business. Well, this is a new edition. So this must be the new, this is the new version of the pack. In previous versions he didn't include a 30mm spanner, so you needed to have got yourself, that wouldn't have worked. So you needed to have got yourself something from your toolkit like this, but now looks like anyone can do it. You put a nice 30mm tool in there. It's a nice touch. Right, and then various extremely well packaged items. So I think this is the stem. So let's get Bear Grylls Gerber special tool for opening this up. This is extremely heavy, beautifully machined, as you can see. This is the collar that you set for the height adjustment that you'll see in the moment, and then there's a, see if we can catch that in the light, thread there, that threads through the bolt onto the kicker plate and attaches this vertically, like so. Right, I shall just put that over there. We'll go to the lathe in a minute. Wow, that's some bolt. Okay. I'm going to put all this together in a minute, as I say. I'm going to put these over onto the lathe. I do have another camera set up in a couple of minutes time, ready to go over to the lathe, so you can see where I'm positioning those items. Yes, Tommy. Yes, Tommy. I should know better than not to read the comments for a minute or two. Right, here's the securing bolt for the kicker plate. Basically, you can adjust these two bolts here, and that will allow you to move this up and down. Various lathes have different thicknesses of bed. I've got a Vicmarc lathe that has, I think, a 30mm thick bed, so I may need to lengthen that slightly. Right, let's see what else is in the box. Another bolt. I think that's the bolt that goes through the kicker plate for the stem. Allen key. The obligatory earth magnet attached to my lathe so that I don't lose those things. It's all very neatly packaged, very nicely packaged. If this had to travel a long distance, it would be absolutely fine. It's the kicker plate. Very nice lump of steel. Pretty good. And the last piece, very easy on unboxing this one. Everything in its place, all present and correct as far as I'm aware. Let's just close this box and put it back together. I'll open the last piece, which is the business end, on top and get it a bit closer to the, more close to the camera. Right. See if you can find the end of it to do that now. There we go. Tell you what, I'm glad this is self-supporting on the lathe, because this would be seriously difficult heft weight of kit to hang on to. Just be careful with that. It's swinging around. There we go. And that's the easy arm itself. So, as you heard about, there's a collet that slots into here. You just get the Allen key. And this collet allows you to use tools other than those officially designed for the system by Simon. It's a 16mm collet, so any standard 16mm hollowing tool will fit in there, and then natively into this will fit a 19mm bore tool. Alright, let's move over to the lathe, and then we'll start to assemble these few pieces. I don't think this will take too long. It could be one of my quickest lives yet. Let's go over to the lathe. Right. So here we are. So, one of the first things to do, I think, will be to just secure this plate onto the lathe. I'll just move my ruler away. Let's have a look. See how we get on with this. Looks like it's okay to me. I might just give myself slightly bit more of a nub. So to do that, you just turn the bottom nut and turn the top nut down, so that gives you slightly more above the line. Good. I'll just push that up there. Good. Secure. I'll just give that a quick nip with the included spanner. Hey Barry. There you go. It's all very simple and straightforward so far. One item I haven't found a home for yet is this extra long so I'm assuming that I'm correct so far. I'll just tighten up the stem into here. So just for anyone's information, this extremely long bolt that came with the pack, that bolt is 200mm. It's for box section lathes. So anyone who's got a box section lathe, you can thread that through this piece that connects to the bar, and off we go. I'll just tighten this up underneath the supplied spanner. Very good. Just give that one more tweak. Very good. That's going nowhere. Right. And then we're to the business end. And the business end is beautifully machined onto a brass bushing. Right, as you can see, that's incredibly low in comparison to the height that's required. So, what I need to do is just loosen the Allen key on here. Somewhere about right. I shall set that more significantly at a later date. We're about there. So, if I had a piece in, let's use the 6mm cutter teardrop that comes with the kit. This is a fair old chunk of metal, 19mm bar with the obligatory Simon & Hope 6mm cutter on a teardrop. This feeds in like so. And then secures at the angle of your choice. Simon reckons just drop it 5 degrees. And we're off. Just slides nicely on the top. I need to raise this bar as we're not yet on centre, but I can do that at a later date. But there we go. I think we're done. The next video will be that's interesting. There's a spot. There we go, exactly on centre. Very nice. Should look forward to using this on future videos. On the future video, I'll install the camera system. I'll open the box so that you get a sneak preview. But I won't be installing it today. Save this for another video. And again, comes beautifully packed. Hope camera fitting for Hope's Holliwing jig. Everything you can expect to see, wiring loom included. Really nice bits of kit. Nicely packaged, nicely presented. You can see how easy it all was to put together the initial piece, and then we've got all sorts of attachments to put the framework together for the camera setup, and even included a professional Sharpie marker. Very good. Wiring looms, and also a Holliwing screen and camera mount. So we're all good to go. I shall do that in part 2. How far does it articulate back? Well, it can go as far as you like, because you can position it. I would say, Tommy, as far back on the bed as you like. The length of the arm itself. Let's have a look. So, let's change camera back. So, changing camera back. Let's see. I would say, just change the angle. So this bar here isn't at its full length. I pushed it all the way back in, but the arm itself extends to 80. From the centre of this column, it's 85 centimetres or 850 mil. Plus to the end of the bar. Well, let's get to full extension. So the bar's over 2 grub screws. So if that's on there, let's have a look. That bar is safely, I would say, 16.5 inches. 16 inches, 16.5 inches easily. So Tommy, yeah, so it's interesting, right? So one of the benefits that Simon told me is that it will fit on a short lathe. It can go all that way back, look. So, and then there's a small articulating joint right here that allows it to give it another moment of movement. So you can get the full range of movement even when this is extended all the way back. Plus you can use the first hole on this bed and make sure that's off as far to the back as possible. This isn't a particularly long bed. This bed is bed that I'm on at the moment is what's that, from the 29 inches, so 2 1/4 feet from the chuck. Yeah, very pleased with that. Can't wait to get using it, especially with the camera system. I've no wish to repeat some of the beautiful wood that I've destroyed in recent times, and I look forward to trying to create some of the amazing things, recreate some of the amazing things that I've seen others do using it. So yeah, looking forward to that. And if anyone didn't see the other style cutter that comes with this is this heavy duty 19mm swan neck with a 25mm HSS steel cutter on the end. This is really good for cleaning up the inside of the hollow forms once you've hollowed them out and removing all of those tool marks. Not a particularly long bar, but plenty long enough for what I need it for. There you go. So Tommy, I wouldn't be surprised if I'm not far off you once I've got my tailstock on between sensors, you know. Let's try it. Let's measure between sensors. It's probably a number I should know. Right, let's just show how easy it is to remove the system. Me taking the bar off. This system will fit in the cabinet underneath my lathe, thankfully. So that's all good, and you can just rotate the base and it lifts off. Let's just measure between the sensors. Here's a measurement I feel like I should know. I think that's about as safe as I feel. Let's take this chuck off. Let's put a standard sensor in here, and a one-way sensor in the other end. Right, everything's fully retracted. Let's have a measure. So Tommy, may surprise you to know that I am 19 inches between sensors. But that's with a one-way live sensor in this end, which we all know is about 1.5 inches longer than a standard. So yeah, 20 inches between sensors with a drive sensor and a standard live sensor, not a one-way live sensor. There you go. So yeah, if you're wondering how it might fit on your lathe, it fits perfectly on mine. And it sounds like we're not too far away from each other. I obviously bought an extra 12-inch bed extension that's the swing away. So by the time I've swung that back, I've got an extra 12 inches. So I'm in a much more increased length. But with that, I'm at 36 inches with my bed extension between sensors. So it's all good. Right guys, I'm going to run. I shall see you all later. Thanks for coming. It's been my first live for a very, very long time. But it is an exciting moment for me to have this piece of kit. I'm lucky to have Simon Hope down the road, yeah, very good. And you now get a 30mm spanner included in the kit, which you never got before. Value for money. Right guys, I shall see you all later. Anyone who watches at a later date, please subscribe to my channel if you feel like you want to see me use this, and I will be very soon installing the camera kit and getting this up and running with some monkey puzzle. I think one of the first pieces I'm going to turn will be this piece that I've been saving for some time. I've turned its sister piece previously, but yeah, I'm going to give that a turn with the Simon Hope hollowing system. Okay, the easy arm hollowing rig. Thanks everybody. I'll talk to you soon.